The story of Valentine's Day.
Author Mary E. Curtis. Illustrator Berthold Friedman. In this 20th century, Valentine's Day is celebrated on February 14th in many ways. Greeting cards are sent to friends. Valentine gifts are given to loved ones. You could make the beeping sound. Valentine parties bring happiness to many. Beep.
Oh, why?
And boys and girls enjoy Valentine boxes and surprises at school.
Beep. Why beep?
Why is there a Valentine's Day? It began nearly 2,000 years ago when Romans... Shh, I don't know, because it used to have that.
Oh.
It began nearly 2,000 years ago when Romans began to worship one god instead of many gods.
Beep.
To prevent the new religion from becoming popular, the Emperor Claudius II sent to prison the men who taught about the one god.
Beep.
Among those put in prison was Valentinus, a priest. The Romans loved him very much, for he was a friend to all the people.
Beep.
While in prison, Valentinus taught the jailer and his family about the one God and healed the jailer's daughter of blindness.
Beep.
Knowing he was to be put to death, Valentinus wrote a letter of comfort to the girl, and signed it, "From your Valentine."
Beep.
Wow. Near the prison, the Romans were celebrating Lupercalia, an ancient festival honoring the pagan god Faunus.
Beep.
It was a custom of Lupercalia, for each boy to draw from an urn the name of a girl he could claim as his partner for the festival. No beep.
Beep.
As Romans enjoyed the festivities, the followers of Valentinus were told of his death. The date was February 14th, AD 270.
Beep.
Gradually, Lupercalia was forgotten, and February 14th became known as Saint Valentine's Day in memory of Valentinus.
Beep.
By the 14th century, other countries were celebrating Valentine's Day. In England, names of partners were drawn, as in Rome.
Beep.
In Scotland, a youth could claim as his partner the first girl he met on the morning of February 14th.
Beep. It is wrong.
In Kent, England, a fair held every year in February was called St. Valentine's Fair.
Beep.
By the 16th century, the custom of giving gifts on Valentine's Day had begun. Gifts were often gloves or jewelry.
Beep.
When the English came to America to establish colonies, they brought with them their Valentine's Day customs.
Beep.
Over the years, the custom of drawing names gradually disappeared. Each boy chose the girl he wanted for his Valentine partner.
Beep.
Later, in addition to sending gifts, messages, called valentines, were written on paper decorated with colored designs or pictures.
Beep.
In the early 1700s, valentines were made by hand, usually on a single sheet of paper.
Beep.
The pen, huh? Because there were no envelopes then, the sheet was folded, sealed with wax, and delivered to the one for whom it was made.
Beep.
About 1790, small companies in Philadelphia, New York, and Boston began making valentines to be sold. Cutouts were popular. Look at that with the hearts and all. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that is. Beep.
Is that like an eagle in there, or birds too?
I'm not really sure.
Holding like another heart? It looks like one's fallen out. Two have fallen out. Two hearts.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
That's funny.
Comic valentines began to be sold around 1823.
Beep.
Bag of Wind Whoa.
I said beep.
Oh, sorry. Let's move on. By 1845, it was possible to send a valentine by mail on a stagecoach. This was exciting for everyone, the sender and the receiver.
Beep.
The postage was 5 cents, and the driver stamped the envelope with the official stamp.
Beep.
During the Civil War, special valentines were made for soldiers. The envelopes were very fancy. I've seen some of those.
Beep.
Some valentines carried several messages of love and were folded into small triangles.
Beep.
After the Civil War, new kinds of valentines were made, special ones for special people. This one was embossed in Braille for the blind.
Beep. Beep, 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 beep.
That's cool that you can feel the bird too,
Yeah.
you know.
Beep, 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 beep.
Valentines made especially for children made them feel very happy.
Beep, 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 beep.
Early in the 20th century, silk fringe was added around the edges of valentines. A satin heart scented with perfume was in the center.
Love. Beep. It says love.
About the same time, grandmother might have received this valentine. Under the mirror were the words, "Here is the one I love."
Here's
Why
the
only
one I love.
grandmother?
Beep. And here's the one I love.
She also likes valentines she gets today from her grandchildren, who often forget to write. Wah, wah, wah. It's like a message for the kids.
Beep.
When Dad was courting Mother, perhaps the first valentine he gave her was a dozen red roses.
Beep.
And every Valentine's Day since then, Dad has remembered Mother's favorite flowers, red roses. Is that the same couple?
Beep. Beep, 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 beep.
This boy has the right idea for the young sweethearts, a beautiful box of candy they can share.
Beep.
For a boy still too shy to tell a girl she is the one he has chosen, a simple gift speaks for him.
Beep. Beep, beep.
A comic valentine provides a chance to do some good-natured teasing.
Beep, 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 beep.
They're picking on the kid with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening there?
No.
There have always been dainty valentines for just right for a favorite little girl.
Beep.
But only recently could she find a special one for a certain boy in her class.
Beep.
The desire to express friendship and love never dies. This is why Valentine's... What? This is why Valentine's Day has been popular for nearly 2,000 years.
Beep.
Ah, honey. Ah, love. Special acknowledgement is made to the following for their cooperation. Historical Valentines, the Museum of the City of New York, New York City, New York. Braille Valentine, Norcross Inc., New York City, New York. This has been an SVE film strip presentation. Additional recommended SVE film strips for holidays. The Story of George Washington. I didn't look for that one for under the holidays. The Story of Abraham Lincoln. Winnie the Witch. What's that one?
Can we watch now? Can we do another one? Please, Dada?